very strange sarcophagus claimed to be of the Anunaki Rodamir, 12,000 years old, according to some allegations. A very mysterious story seems to have been going on for a long time, about which information is leaking through the social media, but its secret could have turned everything upside down for at least a few thousand years. A discovery made quite by accident in the spring of 2008. The fact that we know something, albeit very confusing, we undoubtedly owe to the Russian media and Premsa TV. It happened in Kurdistan, when they had to dig the ground to make the foundations of a house, when a mausoleum containing 3 coffins appeared. Following the excavations, a layer of soil was found with the remains of an ancient civilization and the ruins of an ancient city. Based on the objects of the site found inside, archaeologists concluded that the monument and the city were built sometime between 10,000 and 12,000 years ago. I guess that was at the end of the last ice age, after the Clovis comet impact. However, when the date was re-examined by the Islamic authorities, we said this was found in Kurdistan. After its publication in the Russian press, it was corrected in just 850 years. For many, this is considered an official lie. So instead of calling it that it was 10 to 12,000 years old, they said it was only 850 years old. Of the 3 sarcophagi found in the mausoleum, few things became known, and only about 2, while the contents of the 3rd remained secret. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Perhaps it's the king's wife, as we might conclude about the man with the crown and a gold chest covered with precious stones, but also those gold ornaments that could be adorning a king's costume. Now, the 2nd sarcophagus seems to have contained the body of a high priest who seems to have Slavic characteristics, and in contrast to those of the Caucasian king. But the mystery starts from here. It's said that in one sarcophagus were found 5 books made of animal skin and a map of the time. The books seem to contain information not only about the culture and history of the peoples of the earth, but also about its technology at the time. It's rumored that not far from the place of the sarcophagus was found an underground city with many libraries and books. Some argue that the bodies found intact belong to Gilgamesh and Enkidu, and that they are indeed 12,000 years old. Others argue that the secret of the 3rd sarcophagus is that it's the body of Anunaki Enki that is located there. Now, according to Russian website runista.ur, where the photos come from, in an attempt to decipher them, it seems that the person inside the sarcophagus is not a mummy, but is alive and standing. That is, it's a sleeping mummy. And simply put, at some point he will wake up and be able to get in touch with our world, because he's not corrupt. The body's not corrupted. Now, thus finding, he seems to be sleeping. This finding seems to have been made through telepathic communication, from which we learned that his name is Rodamir. This name is also found in a municipality in the Pernik province of Bulgaria. So when it comes time for Rodamir to wake up, he will be ready to help our culture deal with critical issues such as major floods, ? According to one of the most famous psychics in Moscow, if they approach Rodamir, people with bad intentions could, of course, find problems with their health, and they come to their demise, as happened with one of the 3 workers who entered this mausoleum. One just died on the spot, while the other was got into a deep coma. They said they were attacked by a huge snake. Now, in his interview from January 3rd, 2015, the ambassador of the controversial Red Dragon family refers to the issues and claims that we see an Anunnaki in the sarcophagus, and the sarcophagus is like some other object now seems to belong to the red dragon family. Okay, this is, as we said, from a Russian article. I've translated this for you from Greek. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.